40 years ago, Nigerians were experiencing one of the country's worst economic crises, and young people needed a distraction. So they found reggae. Let's rewind a bit. In the early 1980s, Nigeria's music industry was shifting. Juju and highlife still dominated radio and record shops, but reggae was gathering force, fueled by growing political unrest, economic hardship, and a youth culture hungry for music that spoke to their realities. The Jamaican sound had circulated in Nigeria in the late 1960s and 1970s through imported records and radio, but it was young performers who turned it into a movement, stripping down the rhythm and shaping it to reflect the country's tensions and frustrations. Music labels followed the shift. Independent studios produced reggae at low cost and pushed tapes through expanding distributors. By 1985, reggae was reaching towns beyond Lagos, spreading to audiences who previously had limited access to the music. In Benin City, Jazz Sticks, a reggae band, appeared regularly on NTA Benin's Music Panorama show. Viewers saw Amos McCroy Greg, Black Rice, and a young Majek Fashek perform with consistency. The Mandators, led by Victor Esiet and Peggy Umana, became one of the first acts to prove reggae's commercial potential. They toured widely, built a steady following, and released songs whose political commentary matched the national mood under military rule. By the late 1980s, the sound was fully established. Several artists left their bands and went solo. The most viable was Majek Fashek, who left Jazz Sticks in 1987. He signed a solo deal, releasing his breakthrough album Prisoner of Conscience in 1988 and scored a nationwide hit with the lead single Send Down the Rain. The album's success earned him 6 P-Man's Award in 1989, including Song and Album of the Year. Ras Kimono's debut album, Under Pressure, arrived in 1989 with tracks like Under Pressure, Natty Get Deal, and Rumba Styly, which dominated radio playlists. His lyrics tackled poor living conditions, police harassment, and the rising cost of survival. The album became a major commercial success and placed him alongside Fashek as one of the leading reggae voices of the decade. Other artists gave more life to the movement as the decade progressed. Evie Edna Ogoli's clear melodic vocals gained her radio traction with hits like Happy Birthday and Obaro, while Orit Wiliki, Daniel Wilson, and Alex Zito added their own styles and broadened reggae's roster. By the end of the decade, reggae had taken hold of youth culture and secured a strong place in the Nigerian music industry. The spread of the genre was driven by evergreen songs and socially aware performers, and it influenced the country's fashion and slang. More significantly, in the 1980s, reggae helped Nigerians deal with really troubling times.